Hello fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. It's Saturday. I'm here for most of the day. It's the 20th of May. It should stay okay. We might get a few showers. It was very overcast a little while ago, but we'll see what happens. Oh, by the way, sorry there was no video last weekend, but I wasn't very well, so I decided not to come out. But anyway, we're here today. And as normal, you will see me at the first find. Bye for now. Now, I must say, that did take a bit of finding, but we got there in the end, and it is part of what looks like a buckle to me. Unfortunately, it's broken, and that probably would have been quite a nice buckle as well. There we have it. As you can see, it's got a bit of pattern on there. It's a shame that it's broken. Anyway, we'll carry on. It took a little while to find that. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now. Right then folks, we've got another strong signal here. To be honest, I think it might be a little bit too strong, but there we go, we'll try it. Normally when they're this strong, this turns out to be iron, but we'll see. Might have got it out already. Oh, I think I can see it. Yes, I can. It looks like part of an elaborate brooch. Not brooch, buckle. Yeah. This is just part of a fragment of a large shoe buckle, I think. There we are. Anyway, we'll carry on. I thought that gave a strong signal. Now folks, I've got another unusual one here. Now I had one of these last year, the end of last summer. First impressions, you would think that is, I thought first it was a hammered coin, because I saw this side first, but it is lead, and it's perfectly round. It's quite small. It's perfectly round, almost. It looks like it's got something on the front of it, but I can't make it out. But when you turn it over, it's got that on the back of it. Now, I think it's too small for a pot mend, a very fancy pot mend, and it doesn't look like part of a bag seal to me. It's almost too well made, but I just don't know. Like I say, I found one like this last year. It's weird. Or maybe it might have been, I don't know, part of maybe a belt or strap decoration or something like that, and that was a rivet that was pushed through and then hammered over on the other side. I really don't know on this one. Anyway, we'll carry on as usual. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had another little find. I haven't had one of these for a while. Here's a musket ball. It's a decent sized one. I think it's the first musket ball that I've had from this area of the field. I normally get them up closer to the top, but there we go. Anyway, we'll carry on. See you at the next one. Just a bit of iron, folks. What's left of an old iron screw, I think. Bye for now. Hello folks, I just had another nice little find down here, this hole just here. It gave a really good signal. I was surprised. It was probably only about 3 or 4 inches down, so that's probably why it gave such a good signal. But yes, I've done it again. I've got another hammered coin. But this one unfortunately is in a bit of a bad way. It's not too bad, you can make out what it is, but it's that way up. Just let me get my pointer. Now, where are we? Now, I believe it's that way up. At the top here there's a small cross which sort of tells you mainly the start and the finish of the writing around the outside edge, and it also gives you on some of the hammered coins gives you a mint mark as well. But this one I think I can see an E there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is an Edward I. It could even be what's left of a half groat, because on the back you can see, you just make out what's left of TAS there, and just here there would be CIVI or Kivi Taz, and that's city of, and then round this side it would tell you what city it was minted at. I can't make it out, I'll have to see later on. But this one has got the quatrefoil in the centre of the cross here. Now I think that that is a Edward III. It could even be, I'm not sure, an Edward III half groat, what's left of it. It might just be an Edward III penny. Anyway, I'll find out for sure later on, and I will let you know. But how about that? What a lovely find. Like I say, it's in a bit of a bad way. It's been heavily clipped round this side. It's been heavily clipped, the straight edge, but along the bottom here you can see where it's all jagged is where it's, unfortunately, it's snapped off, and they do sometimes. You just make out a crown there, look, at the top of the head. Lovely. Anyway, let's carry on, see if we can find some more of these. I must say that took me by surprise. Anyway, bye for now. Hello folks, just had another find here, and it is a button, but I thought I'd show you this one. I've had a few buttons, but of course I've not been videoing them, but this one I thought I'd show you. It's quite a small button. Let me just turn you down a bit. I'll try zooming in, and as you can see, it's got quite a nice pattern all around it, but can you see that in the middle there? It's actually got some red colouring on it. So I'm looking forward to very gently giving this one a soak later on, and I'll see if we can't get any more of that colour to show through. But it is only just a very old looking button, but it's the first time I've found one that's got a bit of colour on it, apart from the gold gilded ones. Anyway, let's see what comes out next. move that out of the way. It's just in here. It might just be a bit of rubbish, but we'll no, it's just a button. It's a very, very thin button. I thought that might have been a coin, but never mind. I thought it might have had a pattern on it, but it doesn't look like it has. It's a strange one. It's, like I say, it's very thin. It's almost sort of bowl shaped. You can just see the remains of the shank on the back. Anyway, let's carry on. Can you see that in there? It does look quite interesting. It doesn't look like a button, but I could be wrong. So let's see what this is going to be. Might just be a bit of agricultural it might be a button. It's interesting. Hang on a moment. Yes, that's interesting. I don't want to clean it too much, get too much of that out in there in case there's any finer detail inside, but I don't think there will be, but keep thinking that might be the end part of one of these fibulas. Is it like a crossbow fibula or crossbow brooch? Anyway, let's see what's next. Bye for now. Hello folks, I just had a find here out of this hole just here, and I've only just broken the surface really and turned it over and got the top off it. I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's something here and it does look like a cut half hammered. I haven't touched it yet. I'll pick it up now. It's another one of these ones that's very soft and it is starting to split, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful with this. But it does look like it. As you can see there. Oh, I can see it as it's drying out. I can see it. It's got crosses in the quarters. It looks like it's another TLB penny cut half. Anyway, let's just very, very gently wet it and see what we can see. Yeah, there we go, folks. It is a TLB, I think. It looks very much like another TLB cut half penny, which I think is a Henry II. How about that? That's brilliant. Another hammered coin. Anyway, I will gently clean this up later on, of course, and I might be able to give you some more detail and some photos. That's great. Lovely. Let's carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, my next find is from just down here. It's a decent sized buckle actually, or it would have been at one time, but how about that? This piece here has been bent up slightly, so if you imagine that's turned further down, you've got the two hoops here, would have come round like that. But how about that? That's quite a decorative buckle, that one. I'll have to try and look it up later and see if I can't find out any sort of age on this, or this sort of style. Anyway, that's nice. It looks really old actually, really old. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, I've just had another nice little find down here. I can't believe it. This is the first time this has happened to me, but I've just got from down here, down there actually, I just got myself another hammered coin. How about that? This time it's a tiny little farthing. It looks, I've given it a bit of a rub actually. It looks like it might be a Edward I this time. How about that? That's hammered coin number 3. I've had 2 in one day before, but I've never had 3 in one day before. I know there are people out there that managed to get quite a few in one detecting session, if you're on a really good field. But this is the first time I've had 3 in a day. But how about that? That's great. Let's see if I can. That's the way around it should be. you can just make out the top of the crown in the centre of the coin there, and just make out the hair coming down either side. But I would guess pretty much that that is an Edward first. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, let's carry on. I've only got a little while now before I'll be going home, so we'll see what else we get. Bye for now. Hello folks, I just had an interesting find here. It's only pressed metal, but look at that. I should imagine that was probably some kind of harness decoration or something to do with horses, probably pressed onto something leather, I should imagine, at some time or another. It's like I say, it's only very, very thin metal, pressed metal, but that came out from just down here. Anyway, we'll carry on.